Remember, she says to remember them when one's right next to us. Ooh, they taught me how to talk to jaguars. I didn't even know it was possible.
Yep, and also Kestodons. Well, actually, no, Kestodons I think is when you go to Wildspire Wasteland. Yeah, you get to like talk like once you go to every single one,
Should I
you'll
leave my
eventually be
palico
able to communicate
behind?
with every. No,
Like
don't know why you would do that.
it says that it can talk to
No,
jaguars.
no. Yeah, after that it can do that, but it's just literally, it's just telling you that you can now communicate to other animals, but in actuality, it's just talking to your palico. It's just bringing up a small conversation. Because
Yeah.
when I was doing it, you don't want to really do exactly that.
I also know.
Yeah, just say don't depart because there's no point in doing it.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say yes anyway, so.
Wildspire Wasteland is an easy one. I haven't done the Coral Highland ones in what's it called?
I think I've
Rotten Vale
seen the
one.
camp there. I think I've seen it. I've seen
I
most of
haven't
them all.
done those. No, I haven't done those two, and one of them you have to hunt two specific monsters to forget what. Then Rotten Vale, I forget which one. And then the last one is Outer Recess, and actually, it's not a Grimulkin quest. It's a different one.
Also, I
Guess what it
still
is?
only have 3 manuals. I thought there was like 4 to 5 I needed. What would happen to it?
But-
I guess
but
I had
hey,
the lock
Jai,
steady.
Guess what's the last quest? And it's not a Grimulkin quest, but it's part of getting an ability for a Palico.
Is it just having to kill like a giant monster?
Mm-mm. You have to sneak past the Gajalaka to get into their tribe. And the Gajalaka will become allies with you, and you'll get Yellowtop cocktail.
Wait, those little like rogue Grimokines. I have to sneak into their base.
Those aren't Grimmelkines. They're only called Gajalaka because they're not Grimmelkine. They're actually just called Gajalaka.
Are they even like what are they actually? Now that I think about it.
I don't know.
Because I
But
like,
the thing
like
is
when,
that
in the cutscene with Nergigante, I saw that one of them had yellow eyes. I was like,
yeah, they
what
all
is
have
this?
yellow eyes.
What is
But the
this
thing
thing?
is, you have to sneak past them just to be able to do that. You have to sneak past them
I mean, I'm
all the way
pretty
till.
sneaky.
No, you have to use your Gilly Mantle because they will actually be on guard, and then there's one part where they will throw bombs just for no reason.
That's actually kind of funny. I wouldn't
It
randomly
is,
survive
but
that.
but it's like you have to use your Gilly Mantle because you can try and sneak past them without it, but they are at a high alert when it happens.
Also, something I always wanted to know: how is this game how on earth do they expect you to be able to get a wyvern egg away from the nest? How do they expect
You
that?
steal it and you run like hell.
No, yeah, but how do you expect you to get up to a chest? There's no way you're gonna be able to make it down to a chest. No way on earth. You'll run out of stamina and drop it before then.
You don't run out of stamina, that's it.
Yeah, but eventually there's gonna be a part where you're gonna have to run. You'll run out of stamina.
Yeah, exactly. So what you do is you just run in short bursts. You run, stop, or run, walk, run, walk, run, walk. And when you see a
I
giant
tried
monster,
that a
you
lot.
run and dodge. You can also dodge now.
And well, yeah, you could dodge
while
now,
holding
but
it.
I tried in the past, and it's like, no, you just like the moment I was trying to pick it up, I couldn't crawl with it for some odd reason. In the past,
You can't crawl with it.
I swear, like in the past, I like crawled or went through
No.
like a narrow passage with an egg. and
No,
just-
the thing is with eggs, you can carry them, dodge with them, or slash evade slash roll, but you can't do anything else.
I mean, then how did I climb with one?
Oh, you can climb with them, that's for sure. But the problem is, if you drop from a distance, like you drop down, you'll actually drop it.
I know that.
Not unless you got feline lander. Feline lander prevents you from doing that. What was I doing? I already got my mantles. I actually need to see which mantles do what. Because I got Challenger Mantle, and that's from fighting at Rathlos and Azure Rathlos. I don't know what these mantles do. And also, Terra Safari, I may be able to send them out now. Only got 400 points, and that works well.
Is this a brick couch? Or a couch that's patterned like a brick? I can't tell.
Okay, change equipment. Healing Mantle. Okay, Vitality and
I can't tell. And it bothers me.
Okay, that happens. Challenger prompts monsters to target you more often and makes them easier to lure. The effect expires if you are attacked. Okay. Waterproof. Reduces water damage, nullifies water blight, reduces mobility restrictions, and muck and negates them entirely for deep water. Reduces ice damage and nullifies ice blight. Dragon proof. Mantle reduces dragon damage, nullifies dragon blight, and powers up your weapon's dragon properties. Wow. And then health and cleanser booster.
Did Anjanath die? I think it said it died.
I know that I have to do another capture
It's
quest.
all grayed out.
Capture bears. So I'm gonna actually make it easy and
Yeah, it's not moving. I think it died.
Okay, I'm gonna use my lance that I've been building. Hulu lance. Use that and cap a
Yeah, it did.
bear.
It was killed. Oh my god. Anjanath got killed. Rip. Oh no, now it's moving. But it is like, but its symbol is like straight up grayed out. Like dead serious, the Anjanath symbol in the forest right now is gray. No color to it, just gray. Like it's like it's showing that it's dead or something. Caught the Jaguars, huh? Watch them attack me.
Okay, points of quest. I just need a
Yep, they attacked me.
level 3. Landing the landslide river. One there. Whether I can do any camp I want because I know it's at. It's my most hunted monster. Sad. It's my most hunted monster.
Well, yeah, because you love the thing that much.
It's my second favorite monster, man. Orzurus was my third favorite, but then Dodogama came into my life. I'm like,
Oh my god,
nope,
I have a
this
Jaguars now.
This became my new one.
Yeah! I have a Jaguars now. It just randomly said, you know what? I'm gonna come with you now. That is wonderful. Like,
It's wunderbar.
like it actually feels good to have it follow you, man. It actually feels really good.
Well, I'm gonna go hunt a low rank. Well, not hunt. Go cap a low rank Ferris with a lance because I need to practice lance.
I've never used the lance. I don't think I could pull it off, to be honest.
The thing is, the
I could maybe
lance
pull
with
off
it.
all the range stuff
No,
I could probably
it's
do,
not that
but
the lance is hard to use. It's just the play style is so odd for people that are so used to attack, run away, attack, run away. This thing is meant to stay near the monster at all costs. That is how you play it. You want to stay on the monster. You don't want to walk away from it. That's why it's such a good weapon, but at the same time the playstyle is so crappy.
like, I already know that like I'm the kind of person that is great at ranged fighting. From all the games I've played, I'm great. Like I'm an exceptional ranged fighter. And when it comes to things like sniping, you can almost always count on me. As long as you give me a good place to snipe from, you can count on me. Even up close, I'll have my moments, but things that are like heavy artillery, I need a little bit of time to use.
I'm sorry, I blanked out. What were you saying?
I'm great for long distance. I'm pretty good for close. Things that are heavy artillery, it's gonna take a bit of time and finesse for me to get it right.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how that has to do with the lance because you have
Because
to.
to me, that's
stand the
heavy
monster.
artillery because it's a heavy weapon.
Oh no! It's more or less that you have a shield and you're you don't roll. You actually do hops instead.
Well, yeah, I've
And
noticed
also, you
that
have the
from
strongest
videos I've
defense
seen.
in the game. That's another thing. You have the strongest defense in the game, and pretty much if you want to say artillery, you would actually say gun lance because literally they're the same thing. It's just like you replace your circle button from doing high stabs with gunshots. But other than that, like, you literally only have a small combo. It's just stab, 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 dodge, or not dodge, hop, stab, 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 hop, stab, 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 hop, stab, 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 or you do stab, 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 counter thrust, stab, 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 counter thrust, stab, 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 counter thrust, stab, stab, stab. Literally, that is all you do with this fucking lance.
So just treat it. So basically, from what I'm hearing, treat it like I'm fencing.
No. Not
Just attack,
at
attack,
all.
attack, dodge, attack, 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 dodge.
No. The reason why dodge is because you want to reset the combo.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just keep on attacking because eventually they'll be able to stop you. That's just common sense. Same in fencing. Eventually, you pull back and you defend. And you defend yourself so you can leave them open for an attack. Simple concept. Don't forget, you're talking to someone who taught themselves how to fence.
I'm sorry, no, but Jai, it's not like
And
fencing
do a
at
lot
all.
of similar things. I mean,
Jai, it's not fencing.
like it's not the exact combat style, but the basics sound somewhat similar.
Jai, literally, I can say the same thing about longsword and how you can just keep doing the poke damage, or you can do the same thing with insect blade. You can just
you can't always slash with like a.
Well, I mean,
fencing
okay,
saber.
I wouldn't say
You
stab,
can't-
stab, stab. I would
typically
say
can't
it's thrust, but literally the attack is thrust. But you can do that with every single weapon.
I'm talking about in the
thrust
case
as
of
an
thrusting
attack.
with a fencing saber. Most times with a fencing saber, you wouldn't be able to like actually slash. That's more of a cutlass kind of thing. Like a fencing saber, you would typically just be like, it's like a coned shaped blade. So you would do block, like the way someone with a staff would like block and then turn back the other way to block. You just do that. And then you try and disarm, look for an opening, thrust for a fatal wound. Yes. I know. They always act like I don't know these kind of things. Seriously. I keep better track of it than they do at times.
Actually, I can get down with this. Actually, I just gotta get used to the whole entire combo string.
What did this woman want again?
そうね。
Yeah, I'm getting used to this actually.
What the? Wait, I think I see 3 Grimokine. It says there's 3 things right in front of me. And they're moving. Yet another bug trappers. Look at that.
Okay. Yeah, those aren't the ones. You go to the giant wildfire.
So apparently palicos from like different places just happen to go into each other's
It's not.
areas.
They're not called palicos, Jai.
I
They're
mean, I meant to
Grimokins.
say Grimokine. I meant to say that.
Palicos are a different breed.
No, I meant to say Grimokine.
I know. It's weird because it's
I just didn't really expect them to
Grimokine,
just go into
palicos,
the area.
felines, and then neelinxes, and then
That's,
yes, I'm on it.
I guess I just didn't really expect it to freaking Kuliraku. You know what? You're gonna die because I don't like you. You're gonna die a
Stay
very bad
down.
death because I just don't like you. I just despise you.
Okay, got him. Beautiful. That was an easy quest.
That's
Actually,
right.
I
Keep
like
your
to
beat
use the
broken.
lance now. Oh yeah, Jai. The lance, it's so good in defense that you can even block Nerd Gigante's, what's it called?
Spikes?
The
You launch it?
deadly dive bomb.
Okay, that's a bit broken for a shoot. Hey, it's Tiger.
No, Jai. But the thing is, you actually have to use its max, defense. Or the max, shield up move to do it. You can do a normal one, but the thing is, it takes so much of your stamina away, because for how much damage you do, the more stamina it takes away, and if your stamina is low, you can't block. So there's a lot of repercussions from using it. Like, one, you have knockback, so how long you recover from said attack from it. 2, you have to worry about stamina depletion. 3, you still have to worry about chip damage. Chip damage is still a thing. And with dive bomb being one of the strongest and most broken moves ever, it can possibly kill you. It will do a lot of damage still, but not enough to kill you. And not only that, you are very, very low in mobility with Lance, especially with your guard up. It's literally a lot of things to negate it. It has the highest shield in game, but at the same time, you lose all mobility and offensive capabilities for the greatest defense. Gun Lance is where you can take the offensive capabilities a bit more.
Adrogenos. Ooh, the other thing I need to kill is here too. That's perfect.
Okay, so you guys are down here, Captain Barrett. I also liked your conversation last night. That was an interesting one.
And I like to know that it probably annoyed one of us. One of us probably got annoyed by it a little.
Oh, I'm
One of the
pretty
others
sure it was
definitely did. No, I mean one of the others, they definitely had have gotten a bit annoyed by it.
Oh,
Just seeing
because
us
we just
argue.
kept going back and forth.
Yeah, seeing
No,
us
but
argue probably
the
annoyed
thing
them.
is, you were just saying you don't understand that type of connection. I'm like, dude,
Yeah, but because
I have a trace on my side.
the Cade 6 was just awesome. He was literally like constantly, he was like wise, but he was just really chill about it.
I know, but Jai, like everyone has certain types of characters that.
But you know,
people can
everyone loves that
relate to.
wise but chill character. Everyone
Yeah,
loves
and also,
that character.
Jai, I'm not joking. Everyone thinks for like for a side character. You know how like in games like Resident Evil 5, you got a partner character, but like it's AI controlled and stuff. Like it's Sheva. Yeah, those types of characters. A lot of people.
No, you don't
think
even
are
fight
really
alongside
bad.
him. Like he just gives you advice and guidance, and then
I know.
and helps you find your
but
objectives.
I'm saying.
But the
I
way
know,
he
but I'm
died
saying-
was a way that no one should die. Literally,
I
like,
know,
just
but I'm
you and him
saying-
are sent to quell a lawless area, and he's just like standing there weak and battered. His ghost is shot. The one thing that can bring him back from the dead, but like with all guardians, is shot and destroyed. And then while he's just staggering, just barely trying to stand, he gets a bullet to the head. While you're
know,
just
but
there
Jai-
watching, helpless.
No, but Jai, I'm saying like for a character that is a side character to help you out, like an AI controlled, he's actually one of the best controlled ones. He's actually, if there was an award for best AI side partner in the games, he would actually be #1 because he follows what you tell him to do, which is
there's too many
enemy.
of them that I could give that to. There's too many I can give that to.
Well, no, Jai, like he controls perfectly. Like as a partner, like you command them to do something or anything. Like
Yeah, there's a
he's
lot
the
of games
best
that have
because-
that.
No, but Jai, like he controls the best. Like you tell him to shoot, he shoots. You tell him to have a certain runic, he'll have that certain runic. He
That's pretty
also
normal.
can revive himself. No, but
Uh-huh.
not only that, he follows behind you, and there's a lot of things that do it. Like if you
It
take him
still sounds like
against
a lot of
Sheva,
games I've played.
I mean, for main series games, Jai, it's something that a lot of people play. But
Lit-
like
like,
if you go for
literally, I
something like
think-
Ace Combat 7, then
Yeah,
you're
Ace
talking about something
Combat,
else
but
because
in the
that's
case of
a
Ace
game.
Combat, Ace Combat did that with their 5th game. And then they saw it, then every game after where you had wingmen. That's the one when they started doing it. And in 5, that 5 is what it was best, because from 5 upwards when they started doing it, you not only picked your load out, but your wingmen. So if you were a squadron of four,
You're
you picked
talking
your
about a
loadout.
game that's
Your
not
teammates
AAA.
load out and playing and all
You're
that.
talking about not a non-AAA game.
No, but but when you're actually in combat, you have to choose between attack, stay together and
I
defend,
know, but
me the flight lead.
but
Use
Jai,
special
for someone to
weapons,
follow you throughout the
disperse.
whole entire game, and I know Ace Combat can do that too, but for a AAA game, it's impressive to have that.
I don't know. I'm just saying. It's like,
And not only that,
and it
it's
always
more of an
touches your
escort
heart
too.
when they do something. And when they do something noble, it just touches your heart. And it's like, did
Oh, it
they
touches
really
your heart
just-
when you see him act up and you see Kratos say, "Boy, shut the fuck up."
No, I'm saying like when they do something that's incredibly noble, or like selfless, it's like, oh my god, they really. It's like, wow. And that,
Oh,
like,
when you see a little
just-
child get punched by Boulder and you're like, "No, he's gonna die," and then you see that the fucking thing
I
that
mean, like,
you did to
once-
fix his thing.
Alright,
Oh.
I'm gonna use Ace Combat as another example. For 5, like you're doing like a peace flight over your country's national stadium to try and put an end to the war. Like, and when
Jai,
that happens, you get
You don't
attacked
have to
by
explain yourself. Jai, you don't
by
have to
a-
explain yourself.
by a
Jai,
squadron made from people
you don't
from
have
a
to
past
explain
war.
yourself. You don't have to explain
Just let me
yourself.
explain,
I understand.
please.
I understand.
Long
They
story
have-
short, you're like your young man who talks a lot. I know, don't say a word. Literally, he refuses to bail out over the stadium at the risk of hurting innocent people. But by the time the area is clear and it's safe, and they find a place for him to bail out, he can't. The handles are stuck, everything's failing, losing thrust, and he's just slowly falling. And like everyone's just telling him to just try and get out, and just whatever it takes, just get out. And even like your flight commander lead, who gives you information in battle, is begging him, pleading with him to just stop talking and try to get out. Just for him to say, "I'm gonna miss that, boys," and crash. And then everyone just goes death mode. They just get so pissed, like they're literally crying as they wipe out all of the attackers one by one with incredible precision and speed. Like,
You drag on.
they literally start saying
so
these
long.
guys shouldn't be human.
As soon as I speak, you raise your voice and it sounds like you're gonna continue.
I'm just saying, like, it
Sorry.
was very touchy at the time.
I know,
Java was-
there's a lot of games like that.
Like, to this day,
but like
anyone
to see
who's
a
seen
kid
it
grow up and
just does.
But Jai, literally, to see a kid turn from a kid and grow into an adult mindset at a young age